Good morning, KidCentral families. I wanted to come to you this morning and bring you a brief lesson, encouraging you guys to still continuing to feed your children's hearts and their souls and their minds with biblical teachings. I've provided some materials down below. There's fun little videos that your kids enjoy to watch to kind of bring the lesson into our lifestyle now and everything. So anyways, to get started, I want to recommend parents in this little kit that I have provided for you. It's actually in the optional lesson material. You'll see a lesson 12. Jesus is selfless, and it's going to be a leader guide. I just kind of stuck with the middle, first and second grade type teaching. That way you could either bring it down if you need to in level or bring it up if you need to in level. I recommend parents you taking that and reading over it so that you're kind of familiar with the lesson before you kind of take it to your kiddos and stuff. You'll see on there that the lesson is actually going to be from Philippians 2, 1 through 11. And I'm going to bring to you a few things that I kind of read over this lesson and I really feel like is important. I want you guys to focus in, of course, on all of the verses. I like, whenever I'm teaching the kiddos, I like to read all of those verses directly from the Bible because I think it's important for the kiddos to see you using a Bible. So, of course, verse 3 talks about do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves, not looking to your own interest, but each of you to the interest of others. I think that's very fitting for today. With everything that we've got going on around us right now, with us, the grocery stores running out of toilet paper constantly, we find ourselves wanting to be selfish. We find ourselves wanting to be hoarders and bring it all in and not trusting God that he's going to take care of us. But in verses 8 through 11, God shows us that the perfect example of how to be humble. Jesus Christ humbled himself by becoming obedient to death, even the death on the cross. And that's verse 8. And so it's super important for us to teach this to our kids right now. Right now, it's an example that we can lead by example for the kiddos to know that while there's craziness going on around us, we can focus in on God and we can trust him. In Matthew 6:26, he says, "Look at the birds of the air, that they do not sow, nor reap, nor gather into barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not worth much more than the birds?" I think that's super important right now. I think it's important for us to share that with these kids so that they can know that while the worldly thoughts are to rush out and grab everything we need and stuff, and I'm not saying that it's not smart for us to make sure if we don't have toilet paper, we do need toilet paper, but also to look out for the one next to us and make sure that hopefully they get what they need too. So that's kind of neither here nor there. That's maybe just a little bit of a brief little something for you guys, but make sure and use this lesson. Teach it to your kiddos. I've also provided little easy craft ideas or object lessons, high energy games that you can do with your kids to kind of just help break up the fact that we're all stuck at home and we're not supposed to be going out and doing all kinds of fun stuff like normal. Then I have this dig in at home, and it kind of allows, here's some announcements, and then it kind of allows for you to break down the lesson a little bit and use it throughout the week. Anyways, guys, I love you, and I hope to see you soon.